Hi, this is Rich Lavens of Watlow, and today we're going to be working with a Eurotherm Nanodac, and we are going to be doing a firmware upgrade. So the first step is to come up to the Eurotherm.com website. If you go into the products section here, we're going to select the multi-loop temperature controller tab, icon, whatever you want to call it. And if we scroll down, there's the Nanodac recorder. So we're going to click there. And then under the download section, we're going to go to software. And currently we're on version 10.13. So when you click there, it's going to come up here and download it. And you can see I've been playing with that a little bit. So let me minimize this just a hair. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to create a folder. And I'm just going to call it Nano Firmware. And I'm going to take that download and drag it up into my folder. And you can see it there. So if I double click here, there's the upgrade. I'm going to double click on that again. And I've got some protection. So in my case, I'm just going to say go ahead and run anyway. It'll be up to you and your IT people to determine whether you want to do that or not. And then here we get another dialog box, and I'm going to hit next. And what I want to do is install that into a jump drive. So I've got a jump drive that I'll put in here. Now on the jump drive, it's a USB jump drive. It has to be 8 gigabytes or less, or the Nanodac will fight you on that. We've had people say, my upgrade's not working. My first question is, what size is your USB card? If it's a 32 or 64 or something bigger than 8 gig, it usually gives you trouble. So anyway, I know mine is 8 gig or less. I'm going to hit next, and I'm going to install that. So it is putting that file onto the card. It's done here. It doesn't take long. Now, if I go to my paperback, I'm going to have something called release. And in that release are basically, that is the firmware upgrade. So now let's pop over to the Nanodac and we'll pick it up there. Okay, so here we are under Nanodac, and the first thing we need to do is log into the configuration mode. So we're going to hit the page key, and then up or down, doesn't matter. We're going to go to log in, hit enter, and go to our engineer level. That's going to ask you for a password, so I'm going to hit enter again. This is where you enter your password. Mine is probably going to be different than yours, so don't pay attention to what the password is, but let me log in here. And then once we have the password entered, we're going to hit the page key again and accept, yes. So now I'm in the configuration menu. We're going to stay in the instrument header, hit enter, and now we're going to go down to upgrade. Now at this point, I'm going to put in my USB card. So with the USB in there, it's on the back, you can see it. We're going to go to upgrade, and if I hit the enter button here, we get different choices. So upgrade, I can upgrade the splash USB, the boot ROM, or the firmware. But in this case, I want to go firmware off of the USB card. Enter. When I come down here, initiate, we're going to hit the enter button and we're going to hit yes. So this is going to take a few minutes, but it's going to go through and upgrade the firmware. And at the end of that, we should be good to go with the latest version. So I'm going to let this kind of go, and we'll come back when we're ready. Okay, that probably took 30 seconds-ish. So we're done. We can hit the page key and go back to the configuration level. I'm going to pull that card now. And then we can come back to info And under the info, you can see we've successfully loaded version 10.13. That really is all there is to it. I hope you find this video helpful, but please reach out and let us know. Thank you so much. Bye.